Hey guys, it's Chris Kringle here, and I'm back with some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we got a little few goodies around Death Mountain, and now for this episode we're going to be doing a little bit of a side quest. If you remember, when we were young, this house right here used to be filled with pots that would just contain rupees for us to grind up on, but now it's a little bit different. So let's talk to this guy. Let's check out what's going on. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Oh, jeez. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. Oh, jeez. What I said about if I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. Oh, wow. He's really going on about that, huh? My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Yeah, so this is now a ghost shop. So I think, oh wait, right, I'm loaded up on rupees, so I don't need to really worry about the pay too much. I guess you know, if you're low on it, this would be really good, but I'm mainly doing it just for the completion factor. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call, that's not, hang on. There we go. I'm going to first call Epona, because it'll be better if we had her to do this. Let's see. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'll need to... Oh yeah, I only have 27. So yeah, what we basically do for this side quest is that if we go around Hyrule Field, we will find Poes like that one, which I totally missed. And the way you have to kill them is you have to shoot them twice with an arrow and then capture it in a bottle. Easier said than done in some cases. And luckily, for the longest time I thought, oh jeez, great. For the longest time I thought they appeared only at night, but no, they appear during the day as well, so at least that's good. You could just do it anytime. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to wait a bit before I did it. And wow, I'm not getting any luck with like these Poes right now, because there's 10 of them and they spawn at like the same places. There we go, I got one. I wasted a lot of arrows though. I usually try not to spam that much because it just wastes arrows, but you know, I just wanted to get one just to kind of show it. And yeah. So we're just going to capture it in a bottle. You defeated Poe the Ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? Yes, I do. You caught a big Poe. Sell it at the ghost shop for a lot of money. I wish there was a way that I could like actually deposit some of these rupees or whatever, but fortunately, nah, can't. But I guess that's not the biggest loss in the world. So yeah, this is basically what you're doing. Like there's the first one usually spawns around that little like center thing. Second, like another one usually spawns around here usually. But usually you have to hit certain spots for it to spawn. I've noticed like with different things, it usually appears with different like spots, and also what direction you're going also makes a matter in the case. So I think I might want to try this way now, because I know there's one there, but let's see if I can get it. Doesn't seem to be wanting to spawn. I guess while I'm doing this, I could say like, this is not only does this also, if you get all of them, it does net you a pretty cool prize. But I guess like, you know, if you're not feeling up to doing all of them, you at least get the rupees, which, you know, is not too bad, I guess. But yeah, I won't say what the big prize at the end of it is, but you know, it's a pretty useful one. And for some reason, this Poe is not wanting to spawn. I don't get this world sometimes. Alright. For some reason I keep getting this weird thought that maybe it's like a different spot, because I swear it was here, but maybe it's closer to here or something. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try this way. Maybe this will work. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got it. I think, actually, yeah, that reminds me. Usually I find that the Poes usually spawn near trees, like if there are, at least with some of them. That's how I kind of remember where they are. Yeah, do you want to capture in a bottle? Yes, I do. You caught a big Poe in a bottle. Great. Alright. So now I think I'm gonna show off what happens when you sell them to the guy at the ghost shop. I'm gonna show that quickly. Righty, Epona, I wish you could come with me into Castletown. Epona's pretty much strictly to Hyrule Field, which, you know, it's not too bad, I guess, but I do wish it could kind of come into other areas. It would probably make some areas a lot easier, but, well, not easier, but like faster to travel through. But hey, it's not too bad, I guess. Alright, so I got your frickin' pose. Hey, young man, what's happening today? What's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card now has 0 points. Come back again. Alright, so now let's show him this Poe. Oh, you brought a Poe today. Very interesting. This is a big Poe. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man. That's pretty much the hint to you'll get like a very good prize if you do all of these. Let's see. Let's get the other one. What, you serious? Yeah, man. Do I have to talk to you every time? I don't remember having to do that. But whatever, at least I can still, you know, you can bring in multiple at a time, so that's good. I'll be interesting. It's a big Poe, 50 rupees. I already maxed out my rupees, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. Plus, get into those 1,000 points, man. So, yeah. Alright, now there's just 8 more. I'm probably not going to show entirely all of it. I will show where they are. But it will have to be like, you know, I'll have to cut around a bit to when I actually get them. So yeah, I also won't be surprised if I end up running out of arrows. But, you know, I do wish it was like some of those mini games where you just had infinite arrows. Like in some of the Zelda games, you just have infinite arrows and you could like just go crazy. Nope. Yeah, alright. So I'll just like kind of cut around until I actually get some. Epona, what are you doing? You're running into the river and you're not falling off. Okay, so after like trying to get these big posts for about yeah, of course when I'm out of arrows. You know, after trying to get these posts for about 20 minutes now, I decided that I don't really have the space to keep recording until I eventually get all of them. So I think it would be better if I just like showed where all of them are, and I'll cut back to when I actually get them all. So yeah, an easy way to remember where they all are is pretty much they're all in a circle around the field. So The two I already got that were over there by Hyrule and Lon Lon Ranch, like the Castle Town and Lon Lon Ranch. One of them is here. If you run past like that second bush near the, like here, if you run past this bush, you'll find it. So that's one, or that's three. Another one, like there's two over near the Gerudo Valley, where one of them is by this tree. If you go by it, then it should appear. At least if you go a certain direction. Let's see, it should be by like this way. Yeah, if you go by that way, then it should work. I'm not trying to get any of them because I don't have any arrows. Sucks, I know. Another one is, this is a little bit tricky to get because you have to kind of sweet spot it in a certain way so it doesn't go through the wall, but one of them is here. If you go back the other way, then it should work. Two of them are over here by all these trees. One of them is right near the path, which is here. So if you like go by this tree, it should work. Like there. And another one is kind of deeper in there. It's like if you go by this bush, I think. Sometimes you have to kind of fill around with which way you go and like where and stuff. But it's in there. If you just kind of like search around, it should appear. And the last three are... the last one's kind of easy, but like these two over here aren't too bad. It's pretty much just over by here. Like, hang on. Let's see if I can get it. I think if you go through here... Nope, apparently not. Yeah, right there, there's one. And then another one is over by this wall. If you like are on top of it or go by these sides, it should appear. It didn't for me because I kind of went at a weird angle. Different, I should say. And the last one, it's pretty easy to get it to appear, but it's hard to shoot it. You could either get it by going up here and getting it to appear like that and trying to shoot it, or going down there and like kind of going up the river like next to it and then shooting it. That's basically where all of them are. I'm gonna cut to when I actually get them all because I can't keep recording until I get all of them because I don't have the space for it. So I'll meet you guys when I actually get them all. Alright, I got the last Poe. Like after I stopped like recording to like get all the rest of them, like there was such an LP curse because, you know, I'll show a bit of it, you know, in like kind of a blooper kind of thing, but it took me so long to get that, like that one that was over by the river, you know, but like after I stopped recording to get the rest, I got the other ones pretty easily, except for that last one that was over there. Like that took me forever. Man, like of course when I don't record I do really well, but when I do record I suck. Of course, that's always how it goes. But anyway, we're going to turn these last two Poes I have to be able to get the final prize. Yeah, let's see. Very interesting. Big Poe. I'll buy it for 50. Yeah. The good thing about it, since he pays you every time, because you'll notice my rupee count's a little bit different, is because I would actually buy arrows from the shop because I was too lazy to just grind up on bushes because they don't give you that much. I'd rather just buy a huge bundle from the shop, even though it costs a lot of rupees, because I just make them back here. Oh, you brought... Alright, let's see. This last one. Big Poe, I'll buy it for 50. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000, I got 1,000 now. Wait a minute. Wow! You have earned 1,000 points. Young man, you are a genuine ghost hunter. Would you say I'm a Ghostbuster? Link the Ghostbuster right here. Is that what you expected me to say? Because of you, I have extra inventory of big Poes, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. You're thinking about what I promised would happen when you earned 1,000 points. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. And we get an empty bottle. Great. You know, like, in real life, if you did all that and just got an empty bottle out of it, that would be, you know, not the greatest trade in the world. But it's actually pretty good, because now we have all the bottles now, which is pretty good. So that's good, you know. Yeah, so that completes that side quest. And I think that'll probably be it for this episode, because, you know, I'll, like, be cutting, like, it'll be about the same length, not the same length, about a good length when I get down to cutting all that stuff and adding whatever into there, because, you know, I'm aware it did kind of take a bit in some parts, but, you know. But I think next time, we're actually, let's see, what is Navi? Oh, never mind. Navi's not actually talking, but I think our next stop should be to check out the Zora domain, like, over there in the far distance. That should be our next stop to check out. Navi, what do you have to say? An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's river. Do you feel it? Yeah, that's Navi's little hint saying where we have to go next. So we'll be going there next episode. See you guys then.